So now I just want to go over something you need to handle before you start any Maya project, which is your project folder. Now this thing right here, an object, is inside this scene. This full Maya file that I create with all the things in it is a scene. It'll be something .mb. If I actually go and look at the folder it's in, there it is, castle.mb. However, you'll see that this example project 1, this is actually what you'll turn in every time. Even though the scene is actually just this thing in here, if you look at my castle, it has this ridiculously bad brick texture, which is something we'll actually fix later on. And this brick texture is a file which is loaded from a location somewhere on my computer, specifically something something example project 1 source images. You can see it right here under source images. So you need the thing and the texture attached to it just for this very simple scene. And between all these, assets, autosave, cache, clips, data, images, movies, render data, scene assembly, scene, script, sound, source images, time editor, and the workspace.mel, this file right here that allows Maya to dive into these and find everything. This is always essential because Maya is trying to take these various scattered things and put them all together in this scene. If you just turn in the castle.mb, it doesn't have the folder with a texture on it and it can't color it. Whenever you go to save a scene, it should be going to something, 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 the name of your project folder, scenes. And like I showed before, whenever you find a texture, it's something, something, name of your project, source images. We'll do this more and more. Just know, you want to keep things organized in advance, and you always want to have a project folder, no matter how simple the thing you're turning in. So what you want to do to create one is go to File, Project window, and I'll create a new one as an example. This is going to be example project 2, and you also want to know where it's saving. Often when you're working on those Macs, if you want to take it away right away after you're done, you might just save it straight to the desktop so you know where it is. In this case, I'm saving it to a thing called example folders. Select. You can leave all this stuff alone, the defaults are just fine. Once I click accept, it has made a new project folder with all the folders. And as soon as I start to actually save things, like save this castle as castle, I'll just call it castle 2, castle 2, castle 2. There it is, showing up in the right place. And right now, it happens to remember where this texture is on my computer. But normally, if you just hand in a folder and the file isn't there, it's just going to give me something that looks like this, broken, no texture. So, be sure to start every project you do by making a project folder, a new one. And what you're going to want to do is name it your name, underscore, and the assignment number. So, if this was my first assignment, I would just use C. McCall, that's my LBCC login name. You can also just say your full name. Let me know that's your full name or use your login. And then assignment 1. Accept. And because we're on Macs, I may forget how to do this, we'll repeat it in class, but what you need to do is take these folders, and in order to turn them in on Canvas, in order to turn in all this stuff, with all the stuff inside it, you'll need to actually zip these. So if you right click on a PC and go to send to compressed zipped folder, it'll create a zip file. This is what you can actually turn in on Canvas. We'll go over how to do it on Macs. And for your assignment, I'm assigning you this week to show me that you were on doing your special little cube, your micro assignment. Go ahead and just turn in the .mb, but just know from then on, after we've had a class session certainly, I'll start expecting full project folders, even for simple stuff.